Yeah, no, it's all good.
Check, check. We back.
We back. You are locked in on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? You're locked in on your favorite streaming platform. What's up, listeners? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We definitely appreciate that. This is the Fresher Than Your Average podcast. I am Jay Hove. To my left, got my partner in fashion right here, Sean Wash. What you doing, brother?
What's going on with your brother? Glad to be here for another week.
Yeah,
Let's
another
get it.
one. Yeah, we got a full team here. Shout out to Weezy. Shout out to
Yeah.
Jeff
Shout out to the
in the
team.
building and throwing up gang signs.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you got to clear that up. Yeah, Jeff definitely threw up the gang sign. Come on, bro. We didn't ask you to talk. So.
Ah,
Yeah, we didn't ask you to talk.
Weezy's getting
Yeah,
violent.
please. Yeah. Issue 0010, guys. We're unveiling the FTYA First Ballot Hall of Fame inductees.
Yes.
Last week, well, not last week, last issue, we did the Hall of Shame. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube, wherever you watch FTYA. But now we're giving some flowers to the Hall of Fame. Let's kick things off first with our sponsor. Watch, talk to the people.
Yeah, so this issue was sponsored by Ankle Art. Ankle Art is a sock brand located in Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to Rock City. Ankle Art is a high fashion quality sock company that has very stylish and unique designs. Their socks are inspired by initiatives to help everyone express how they see art with style and fashion, and also they help create conversation through style. Shout out to Ankle Art and the good brothers over there. Shout out to my guy CP.
Shout out to the guys. Shout out to the guys. I need some of that ankle heart ASAP. Question, question of issue 0010 sent in from ParlayP on X. I'm transitioning from X to Twitter. It's X now.
Yeah,
Guys,
I heard it.
What is the most underrated TV fashion moment of your childhood? For example, my most underrated moment was Marlon Sneakers selection on the Wayans brothers. Very underrated. Shout out to you, ParlayP. Yes, he had some heat on there. Wash.
Mhm.
What would be your favorite TV moment, sneaker related, that was talked about enough? Wasn't nobody talking about enough. Talk to the people.
People gave a lot of love to Dwayne Wayne,
Yeah,
rightfully so.
come on.
But his partner in crime, Ron,
Hey,
was that guy.
Ron went crazy.
Was that guy. Went
Yeah.
crazy. So didn't get the recognition I feel like he should have gotten.
I agree.
Not being biased because he's frat, but yeah.
Right,
Ron is for
So
sure.
it's a double, right?
Yeah.
Every show.
Yeah.
Frat is gonna be show.
Yeah.
And
So you bring your bingo card, huh?
That's the bingo card. Take a shot because why she
Yeah, there you go.
Kappas for sure. Shout out to the guys. Yeah, but now Ron's super underrated. One of my favorite characters on that actual show.
Mhm.
Ron definitely that was on my list. But I'm rolling with myself, the Black Zach Morris, and I'm going with Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, man.
Zach Morris.
Listen,
Yeah.
Bayside High. At the max, he had hella sneakers all the way from Jordans. People don't talk about it. He had
Rock J.
Cortez, he had Adidas Forms, he had top 10s. Man, he was a sleeper in the Nike trainers as well. Some people are a little too young to understand the severity of what Zach Morris did at Bayside High, but he was a legend.
Yeah.
And the reason that I go on my do you have a takeout order name?
Yeah, I don't, man. I don't. I heard you do though.
I do.
And it is.
It's legendary. It is legendary. It's something that I keep near and dear, and I will not put myself.
You want to disclose it?
Oh no.
All right.
But I definitely have a takeout order name.
Fun fact about you guys, Zach Morris. And you know he's South African in real life.
Like Tyler, South African.
Like you mean Tyler the Creator?
No. Tyler.
Tyler, the singer. The singer. Yeah. Aging myself. I'm like Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tyler.
Yeah, like her. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, I didn't know
That's
that.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Didn't nobody.
didn't know
Check it out,
that.
man. He's
Yeah.
South African.
So is it kind of similar to Isaiah Hartenstein that plays for the Knicks? Like he has some.
No.
Okay.
No, not like him. Not like him.
Oh, I
Right,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Not like Buddy though.
Oh, what Tyler?
It was Tyler. Yeah. Shout out to Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler getting a lot of love. No, Will Smith is listen.
Oh yeah.
Cameraman always he brings
It's a
in
given.
Will Smith. He always gets his
Right.
just due. But Ron, they don't get enough talk about Ron.
Yeah.
Ron was a heater.
Yeah.
He had Ron. Hey,
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to tell you, literally, I got Ron on my list.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Great minds.
Great man. How you doing?
Mhm.
Now, shout out to ParlayP. Marlin?
Marlin is a good one.
Yeah, he had Stone Island on.
Did he? I may have to revisit it.
Dude, like
I didn't watch that show a whole lot, but yeah.
Me neither. Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
Wasn't like
yeah. Then we got Weezy, who don't even watch TV.
Right.
He one channel.
Shout out to
That's true,
Weezy.
that's true.
All right, man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have recent pickups. This is anything that we've copped since our last issue. Watch, talk to the people. What'd you cop?
Yeah, man. I looked up on the shock drop for the Air Jordan 4. You can see them on my feet. Put them to the dirt immediately.
Come on now.
So that's
Quick
my
with it.
this is my recent pickup.
Straight out the box with
Straight
it.
out the box, man. I took the tag off
You know what I'm saying?
because I'm of a certain age
do.
where some people keep them on that. That's cool if you want to rock it.
I try to play me.
Cool.
Try to play.
I can't rock it. That's cool.
I came in here last issue with the
Was it last issue?
Yeah. Yeah, Real Magic.
Yeah, the tag?
Yeah, I had Real Magic.
Oh, that's because it was black. The tag is black.
The tag is black.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It really blended in really well. Jeff said, "You got your tag on."
Oh, there you go.
But, you know, I just pulled them out. I just put the laces in them. You know what I'm
That
saying?
day, that moment.
Come on, man. So when I didn't even pop the tag on that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how fresh they were.
Yeah, but just like yours. But you took and it's a big ass orange tag on
it. Is, yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
It's over the top one.
Yeah.
Very fluorescent.
Man. Yeah, that's my recent cop.
Okay, so my recent cop was the Jordan 1 Low CP3. Give them flowers. Me and you talked about these on the phone. They came out in 2023. I'm a very underrated cop. Nobody really copped those. Had to pay a little bit more than I wanted to pay for said Jordan 1 Low. So I was hot about it. But it was a good cop. One of those shoes that I had been looking at, really was waiting on a good price.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what I mean? I need to holler at ParlayP and maybe, Jonte Porter, throw me a line. You know what I'm saying? You have a friend that gambles? Anybody?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they be hitting, right? Do they ever throw you the
So they say.
So they say.
Right.
Yeah. Do they ever throw you the parlay?
No.
Damn.
Never.
Crazy. Yeah, I got friends that's like that too. Hit all the time.
Yeah.
He hitting all the time, but don't throw the lob.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Never.
And I ain't never thrown me a lob like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And you should do this. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Be hitting for $5,000.
Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying $2,000.
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Hey, you know what? And I'm cool with that. That just let me know where they at with it.
Mm-hmm.
And But this thing, cameraman, he don't take care of it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, next segment. Let's get to it. Next up, we have Cop or Drop. Yeah. And the first shoe on the list is the New Balance 1000 in the silver metallic colorway. These come out April 24th, retail price of $150. If you want a pair right now, it's going to cost you $190. Cop, Drop, or resale wash.
These are a cop.
Ooh.
These are a cop. You know, it's interesting because they give me a Nike Air Max 95-ish vibe. 95 or 97? 95. Yeah, 95. Yeah. Yeah, with that tongue and where the lace locks are.
That's facts.
So with that being said, though, man, I like their twist to it.
Yeah, no.
So it's a cop.
Yeah, this is one that Joe Fresh Goods unarchived. They're letting me get everything. This is a good colorway. Not a fan of these because, it's all about copping responsibly, right? So I have a lot of sneakers that are black and metallic. It's going to be tough for me to wear these and not some of the shoes I already own. So it'll be a drop for me. No reason to try to cop and flip. So but it's a good shoe, and I like the 1000, like the Joe Fresh Goods colorway, kind of similar. We talked about those in last issue. They had the Skepta like colorway with
it's kind of like a bronze. Oh yeah, bronze color.
Yeah. Great sneaker though, but I get what you're saying with the 9.5. The lock lace definitely looks like a 9.5.
It put me in that frame of mind.
Yep. Next up, we have a for real Sean Wash cop, the New Balance 993 in the Interstellar colorway and a Chive colorway. These come out April 26th for a retail price of $210. If you want a pair right now, it's $240. Cop, drop, or resale wash.
Man, these are another cop, and thank God they don't have gold in them because it would be a drop if they did. So I'm not rocking with the purple and gold. No. Well, I wouldn't rock with the purple and gold. Shout out to those guys, but with it being purple with the cream accents hitting on it, I like the richness of it. So looking forward to these, man, and see what I can do with them from a styling perspective. So cop.
Yeah. I'll stay away from the Interstellar purple colorway. I'm going more Chive with this good colorway. New Balance, man, what you're going to do is always find a good green. They have so many palettes of green that they tap into. This is another one that hits perfect. Kind of similar to the Joe Fresh Good 993 that came out. The only reason why I wouldn't cop those because I have I think there's a teal colorway that I have, and also a flat pink colorway. So I got to bring those out too. But
I'll see your flat pink New Balance, those 993s.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. So with this, I would man, that purple colorway. I really don't have a lot of purple sneakers, so I might run with the purple as well.
Yeah, I don't have a purple sneaker, so
I
that's
bet you
why
don't.
it's like a rich
Yeah,
purple.
that is a flat.
So
Yeah, but that's a good purple though. It's like a
yeah,
deep purple.
yeah,
Could you wear that in the spring, summer?
absolutely. I'm gonna show you how.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned, good people.
yeah. Talk that talk. I love that. Yeah. Now, but it's a drop for me.
Yeah.
Moving on next to the Nike Air Diamond Turf 9.6. Now they have a release date of April 26th, but unluckily, this is just for Colorado students. So they had a pop up in Colorado
It's dope.
at their school for this release for their spring day game. These come out April 26th there. Then they come out worldwide again in June for a retail price of $170. Resale cop $350. Cop
Goodness.
drop a resale wash.
These are a drop.
Yeah.
I liked them back in the day. Today they
Yeah.
look more like bricks.
Wow.
Quick question, man.
Okay.
I know LeBron has this shoe where he does like a hybrid version of the
Yeah.
Dion cut, right?
Yeah.
Was he actually playing in these though the other day? Like
Yeah.
this actual diamond turf?
Yeah, it was the no, it was that was
Was it his shoe?
it was his the
with
21.
Yeah,
His
yeah, yeah.
21 but just made just like the
With this
diamond turf.
design.
Yep.
Okay, okay.
He's playing the white and red colorway last night.
Yeah, white and red
Yeah.
colorway.
That
Yeah,
was
it
fire
looked a
too.
lot like though. I like,
Yeah,
but the
it's
bottom you can tell
yeah,
it's
you can
the
tell it's a different shoe.
it's a LeBron.
But yeah, but they made it up for him to
Yeah.
where it lets you know how much
That's a dope
he
concept.
loves Prime.
He
But
love Prime.
I love these, man. I want a pair of these. I never had these as a kid. I always
either.
got the other ones. It's just kind of tough I'm kind of visualizing how I could rock these.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm sure you
Yeah.
could do it with some sweats.
Right.
But how many pair of shoes did you cop?
Yeah, I mean, you got enough, right?
got
It's talking about copping responsibly. So
Yeah, man.
this would be just another add on to
Meaningful cops.
yeah.
This is not a meaningful cop. This would be a nostalgia cop. Just like one time I copped the Cheryl Swoops.
Oh,
Super nostalgic. Didn't
Had
have
to
them,
be.
of course, right? When they came
Yeah,
out.
right now.
Wanted them, copped them, got the wrong size, sold them on GOAT. And I was
Nice.
like, should I cop them again? I was like, no, I'm never going to wear the Cheryl Swoops
No,
in real life.
it's a wrap for those.
Just going to wear those to
Those were dope though, man.
fire though. Yeah,
Yeah.
but just like these, I would love to get a pair of these. I just don't know how much because I don't wear the ones that are coming back out, the San Francisco colorways. I don't wear
Right,
those.
yeah.
I don't wear those. I just look at those. They're just sitting there. So it's just a waste of money. It's all about copper responsibly, and this is something that you could just skip. So a drop for me as well.
Those.
Yep. Next up, we have the Nike Mac Attack Better with Age colorway. These come out on May the 1st for a retail price of $130. If you want a pair right now, $140. Cop, drop, or resale wash.
Yeah, man, I love the storytelling of Nike, man.
Yeah.
The better with age, and when you see the shoe, it just makes sense about what it is they're trying to do.
Agree.
If you're familiar with the Nike Mac Attack.
Mm.
With that being said, though, for me, these would be a drop. I
Yeah.
mean, I already have a Mac Attack
Yep.
to start off, so and I also have sneakers that have that aged look,
Yeah.
so they're kind of running that in the ground a little bit.
Mhm.
So yeah, these would be a drop for me.
Yeah. These are fire, man. I love these. I don't own a Mac Attack at all. The only thing that worries me about this, and I love copping general release sneakers. Like it's not that we're just only copping
Collabs.
collabs
Mhm.
and exclusives, but these are one of those ones where I just don't know where I could get a good run in. And on our last issue, I did say I need a good white and navy pair of shoes.
Mhm.
I just don't think I would use it for this because if I'm wearing these, I have the AMA Dons.
Right.
Why I would wear the Dons?
Right.
It's right around the same colorway. So
Mhm.
it'll be a drop for me as well with these. I assume that these are going to run probably into your local Nike
Absolutely.
clearance stores,
Yeah.
things of that nature.
Check those back walls.
Yeah, no, it's a good cop though. I like these. I got to get a pair of Mac Attacks. I think I'm talking myself into getting the Travis Scott.
Travis Scott joints.
Yeah, Mac Attack.
Mhm.
But we'll see if they come out with another colorway, or I just get the gray pair. I just don't. And you have the gray colorway. I just
Mhm.
don't understand like why I would spend that much more money to get the ones that they look exactly
The
like
exact same.
the
Yeah, but well, they add the detail with the
backward swoosh.
backward swoosh and the on the back. Doesn't it have the
Yeah,
stitching of
it
the
does.
Mac
The ca-
Attack or something on the back
Yeah,
or cactus?
yeah, cactus.
So
Mac. I mean,
if you like those little details,
yeah,
some people do.
some
So
people are heavy on details, but I think
you
I'm
heavy
just
on details, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's your shoe.
could be yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's true. Yeah, it might have talked me into
I
it.
think we're I think he's
Yeah.
confident, guys.
Moving on to the next shoe, we have the Nike Cortez in the Forrest Gump colorway. These come out on May 1st as well for a retail price of $110. If you want a pair right now, $230. Wash, cop, drop, resale.
Man, these are clean,
Yeah,
but I almost would like to see this in a aged version because it's just too clean.
too
You know what I
white,
mean?
too white.
I would definitely get them dirty, kick them around a little bit,
Yeah,
Forrest Gump like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But I mean, it would be a drop, man. It would be a drop. They are clean though, but
yeah.
not something I'll cop.
I have a pair of the collab that they did with with the three swooshes. What are those
Mm-hmm.
called? Yeah, Sakai, Nike Sakai. They
Sakai, yeah.
Yeah, the Nike
Mhm.
Sakai, and the Vapor Waffle for that. It's the exact same colorway. I
Oh, yes, okay.
love the Nike Cortez. It's just we talked about this in some of our drops. We should have stayed away from.
Right,
The
yeah.
Cortez is a tough
Call that.
sneaker, man.
It
It's a
is.
really tough sneaker to wear. They're very soft shoe, so in turn, after you wear them a couple of times, they lose their actual
Yeah.
you know, frame. The frame gets a little loose as well. So
Man, I remember wearing these as a youngster, man,
yeah,
and, uh, obviously back then you was kicking around sneakers left and right, so,
sure.
man, I wore a hole in, like, where
Mm.
the corner of your big toe is, and the kind so not a durable shoe at all, like
Not
you
at all.
said, is
Yeah,
that once you break them in and wear them,
yeah,
I mean, you'd be lucky to get a lot of use out of them for
yeah.
sure,
It
so,
gets tricky.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gets tricky.
But that is this is a classic sneaker. Like every time
Absolutely.
they drop them, if you wanted a pair for 230, like they're gonna be. I remember those being in Nike outlet though, on the
Mhm,
clearance rack, on the wall, $59. I got a pair of navy ones. Like
mhm.
there's a bunch of different colorways that have come out, and I think now it's more of a vintage look to wear the
Right.
Cortez because of the resurgence of sambas and dunks and things
Mhm,
of that nature. So it's a hot shoe, but it's gonna be a drop for me because I have those vapor waffles.
mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nike trying to get the get back, huh?
yeah. Moving on to our last cop, something Wash has on foot, the Nike Jordan 4 in military blue, and Wash corrected me about. These come
Well, no,
out
it
on
wasn't a correction to you. We'll get into it though.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
these come out on May the 4th for a retail price of 215. Yikes. If you want a pair right now, it's 225. Good deal.
Yeah, it's a
Cop,
good deal.
drop, or resale, Wash.
Yeah, for me, this was obviously a cop, and, Jay was teasing me about the name. So,
Yeah,
man, with these blogs and websites, even with the on the resale market, they'll come up with names, I guess, to get things trending and whatnot. So, like everybody else, I thought it was industrial blue as well,
yeah.
until you get the box, it is actually military blue.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's neither here nor there, really. I mean,
Okay.
who's really gonna not cop them because of
Right.
that? It's just those little things that I think are funny how blogs and websites to try to push a certain narrative
Right.
on stuff, just to kind of make things fresh and new.
Kind of make it a little different because that
Yeah, a little different.
and from the beginning, and Wash schooled me on this as well. When they originally came out, people were worried about the blue being the same blue from 2016. It's the
Yeah,
same blue from the original OG pair with the Nike Air on the back.
right,
That's it.
right. Yeah,
And I'm looking at them on foot. They gotta be copped. Like I'm copping those, like those are fire, and that's a good blue. It is the same blue though that I have on a couple of pairs of shoes. That's
yeah.
some slop, but
Yeah,
still
this
cop though.
it's more of a nostalgic. I mean, we talking about Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
It's more of a
it's a
nostalgic
great blue.
pick.
That's a good cop though, Wash.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
a good
appreciate
cop.
it, man.
Yeah,
I started telling people if you were born in '89,
yeah,
like if you were born when the shoe originally came out and they retroed it,
yeah,
I really can't talk to you about the shoe, man.
yeah, man.
You got to have some type of history behind it,
Yeah,
some type of nostalgic vibe with it. So
yeah,
you got a
like
lot of
yeah.
2000 kids talking about, oh, we're getting gypped because it's a different color. Nah, you're not. It's just you weren't born yet.
You weren't even born.
So
Yeah, you weren't around to see
yeah,
it. You
yeah.
wasn't
So just
outside. You got to be
right.
outside.
Got to be outside.
Yeah, putting
Got
it
to
to
be
the dirt.
outside.
Yeah, now that's a good cop though. Watch, they look good. I didn't
Appreciate it.
know they were gonna look that good in person. Yeah, that was a cop without a
Appreciate
doubt.
it.
Yeah. Moving on to the next segment, we have the tunnel vision segment. This is the cameraman's favorite. This is the section between the recording studio or the playing field. This is the runway for athletes and entertainers to get fits off. We're breaking down the fits of people inside the culture. Some are household names, some are up and coming stars. The first person, Marquise Goodwin, wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns. He's a free agent right now. In the Liam Home hat for 175 bucks. The Liam Home is Stephon Diggs clothing brand
Oh,
that
I
he
didn't know
came
that.
out with. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yep. And the Liam Home hoodie for 500 bucks. Sweats $500 as well. And my favorite Asics Gallery department sneakers.
Yeah.
You want a pair of those for resale? They're $1,200 now. I got in early on them.
You
Ooh,
did?
I'm so happy. Boy, I saw that resale price. Hey, dog. I almost cried. That made me want to sell them now.
Yeah,
Shit.
hey, big
That's
win
damn
for
sure.
2024 right there. No doubt.
Dude, $1,200 is crazy. Is he fresher than your average watch?
With yeah, he's fresh. He's fresh, man. And that's also a good note you mentioned about Diggs because I did not know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. But yeah, this is some good stuff, man. I like the design. Um, it fits him well. You know,
Yeah.
he's wearing it well. So the Gallerias are fire as well
Yeah.
with Asics. So yeah, this is fresh, man.
Yeah, nah. Marquise Goodwin is one of those guys, played at Texas. He also ran in the Olympics as well.
Oh, word?
Very look at me type of guy.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
familiar with him,
Over the
so
top, just
this makes sense.
yeah, and it makes sense. It's a good fit though. I looked at the website. He has a bunch of different pieces. Shout out to Stephon Diggs. Just a great colorway. You don't really see sweatpants or a full sweatsuit that color. So in
Right.
time for him to drop that, Stephon Diggs knows what he's doing with a little bit of fashion. I think this is gonna pick up. But he is fresher than your average right here. I like the way he switched it up with the Asics to kind of give it a little pop down there, just not to be so matchy. And then with the hat as well. So yeah, Marquise Goodwin, fresher than your average for sure.
Fresh for sure. Okay,
Yep.
next up we have Carmelo Anthony. He's in the 22 Wu-Tang New York hat for $70. He's in the Marnie Cable knit sweater for $1,700. The Marnie Cable knit shorts, it's a set for $1,600. And the shoes are Air Force One lows for reasonably priced,
Yeah.
retail $110.
Yeah.
Is he fresher than your average Jay?
Man, this is the thing. And this picture has been going around on social media. People love this Wu Tang hat. I think it's trash.
This is my first time seeing this, man.
Bro,
I had to get a good look at it.
Bro, that Wu Tang hat, I'm gonna find a picture of it. It's a
Yeah.
bad hat, man. Because it's half Wu, the W, and then
Oh,
half on the other
yeah.
side is New York. Bro, like
That's nasty.
yeah, it's a nasty hat. And Melo is running. I listen, John Paul Gaultier, he loves those shades. I ain't gonna lie, Melo put me on these shades.
I was about to
didn't know
say,
anything about
you got your hat pair up.
yeah,
Those are fresh.
but he runs them all. He running them through the ringer,
is he?
dog. Every time he has
Whatever
a
your courtside
podcast,
either, he win them.
bro, 7 p.m. In Red Hook or Brooklyn, wherever he does. He has a podcast. He wears them every show. I'm
Oh,
like,
does he?
dang, dude,
Okay.
come on, Mel. Now I know what he's doing. He has a weed strain that just came out.
Yep.
So he's covering the eyes. Yeah, so I get it. I know what he's doing. But
That's a nice play.
yeah, that's a hell of a play. But back to the fit. I'm not wearing a cable knit sweatsuit. Nah, not a short set.
Yeah.
Nah. I get this morning, and I know it's very expensive, but it is a bad fit. And to match it with that nasty Wu-Tang hat, I gotta find you this hat. Big drop for me, man. Nothing at all. I'm nothing on this fit. Count me out, man. Not fresher than average. Melo really don't be fresh. Just gonna be real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's not fresh to me either.
Mm-mm.
The cable knit sweatsuit short set, it kind of defeats the purpose to me, man. Because if you're in Nashville
Yeah,
during the summer months, you're
man.
done in this. You're done in this. So
Bad.
it'd be a wasted outfit. How much is this total? This will be like over $3,000 total, basically.
Bro, look at this hat.
3,300 total. Oh yeah, man, that hat is disgusting.
That is
Yeah.
disgusting. Why would you wear that?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
You really have to know about Wu-Tang and the Yankees
Yeah.
to even gather what that
Fit the
even
hat.
means.
You seen the hat, cameraman? It's a nasty hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, big New York. Oh yeah, Red Hook. Shout out to Melo. But yeah, I just don't understand why he wore this fit. This is a bad fit.
It's a bad
He
fit.
hit the game.
Courtside.
Courtside
Getting his
fit.
courtside on, got his podcast going. So
Yeah, now for sure.
he thought he was doing it.
Shout out to 22. Everybody was talking about people clearly from New York. We're saying, oh, I got to find this hat. Where did Melo find this hat?
Just sold out.
It had sold out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to 22 for that.
Yeah.
Moving on to the big fella, David Gott Show, defensive tackle for the New England Patriots in the Chrome Hearts glasses for $3,500. Chrome Hearts overalls, $15,000. Man. And bro, he blew a bag. And Jordan 1 satin band from 2016. If you want to pair, they're $2,500 right now. Fresher than your average wash.
Nah, man. He's trying to go hillbilly and with a chic look to it. And it's a no-go for me with the overalls and he's not fresh than the average at all to me in this fit, man.
Chrome Hearts is on fire right now. Caleb Williams came out in the draft, Chrome Heart suit.
Yeah, I was
Looks
about to ask you that. Yeah, that was a Chrome Heart suit.
Chrome Heart's on
Yeah.
fire right now. Bronny last year wore a custom Chrome Heart suit to prom.
Real
Go
quick
ahead.
about Caleb, man, because he did have on the suit,
Yeah.
right? Biggest pet peeve for me is when I saw the suit,
Mhm.
I almost wanted to punch my TV.
Mm.
The suit had a single vent in the back.
It did. And it went
And I
no way.
and it was also a little too short. He's an athlete, so I get it.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
it just didn't fit him well. So
Yeah.
I was just thinking, man, these
Crazy.
but he's a young kid though, so he'll learn.
But that's the thing, bro. You
He'll
gotta
learn.
have a dad or something to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Good
You
point.
got or somebody, period.
A father
Yeah.
figure, huh?
Weezy made a good point. This Caleb Williams is a weird dude. You
He's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
that.
Yes. We're
Painting
gonna,
the nails.
I think our next issue is gonna be all draft guys. We'll talk
There
about
you go.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, but Devon Godshow he's a fashionable big fella. He's one of
Okay.
the first real get fresh
Oh, okay. Cool.
Husky Nation guys. This Chrome Hearts, listen, everybody was been looking for this. He found it in his size. I get it. I always tell people don't get those satin bands because they look like what he has on right now.
Right.
Look a little run over.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
confused
a
when I
little
saw it too.
used. 2016. That's almost a 10-year shoe, so that's a long time ago. I think, but I know what he's trying to do right here, and he just got married to.
Oh, congrats, man.
Yeah, shout out to Godshow.
Congrats, big guy.
He went to he played at UAB with Mike Jones.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Shout out
That's
to Mike.
what's up right there, man.
Yeah, he just got married to that Sterling Shepard has the baby with
Mm-hmm.
Iman, the singer.
Yeah.
Not the singer, the actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married to her. He just got married to her.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Small world, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think he's big boy fresh right here, man. I like him. I like it.
Mhm.
Good fit. I don't like the shoes, but I know what he's trying to do because the main piece of this is the overalls.
It's overalls.
It's
Yeah.
overalls.
He had to have those made, right?
Yeah, no, I doubt it. No, I think he
Really?
ordered those off the rack. Yeah, yeah. He just you can tell them things kind of flooding.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, they're kind of flooding. But yeah, gosh,
Riding up his shin.
yeah, and he's good. Like he's a good.
He can play,
He
yeah.
can play. He can play. He got fresh, right? I think he's fresher than the average. Yeah,
Yeah, bet, man. Well,
Yeah.
next up we got my guy Usher.
yeah.
Usher. You say I do know how to pronounce his name, but just acting silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Usher is in a Givenchy suit
Yeah.
for $5,200. The Givenchy silk shirt for $650, and the Givenchy boots for $875. That's $875 for the boots. Is he fresher than your average? I'm not gonna get into what's in his hand. I'll let you speak on that. But is he fresher than your average though?
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm all about wearing stuff for a theme, and clearly, he's getting an award
Oh, okay.
at the time, so he got the key to Chattanooga.
There we go. Really? Okay,
Yeah, he got
nice.
the key to Chattanooga.
He's born there.
Born in Chat. So
Mhm.
yeah,
They just not giving him a key?
yeah, waited. They waited.
Damn,
They
Chat.
waited. Come on. Hey, he don't.
Hey, man.
Huh? Yeah, this is the thing. He throwing up the A a lot.
Yeah.
So
Peace up, A-Town
yeah,
down.
now come on, man. Yeah, he has a lot with the explosion of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Usher was the sound of Atlanta. So
No doubt.
I get it. Chattanooga's a little tight about that, but at the same time, I know what he's doing. Right, silk shirt is something I would never wear. I can understand that. But he is coming to get a key from a city that he was born in. So it is a performative outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not with the white boots at all.
Not at all,
I'm not a fan of white pants. I'm cool with a white blazer. Just too much white for me. He's not fresher than average to me. Please talk to me about this watch. This is outside of my frame.
Yeah, man. I would like to see this standing number one.
Okay.
This pose is nuts.
Okay. Yeah.
We got to pause on the image just off rip.
Gotcha.
The boots are disgusting, man. The boot is like for the listeners, the boot is like a wedge boot,
Yeah.
and the heel is, I mean, it's very slim, the heel. So this looks like a women's shoe.
Damn.
So very metrosexual. Shout out to Usher. I didn't know that his style was like that per se. This is not fresher than your average, though. I'll just get right. I'll cap it off with that. It's not fresher than your average. So,
I want you to
but
see
yeah,
this full fit, dog, because hey,
it looks clean. Don't
He's
get me
clean.
wrong. It
No,
looks
no.
clean,
no, he's
but it's
clean.
just not fresh though
But this is the
than
thing
your
with Usher.
average.
This
So,
and his whole family, and he's there with his wife in this picture.
so the whole fam pulled.
Yeah, the
up,
whole
though.
fan pulled up. Here is Usher standing up, so you can see what he looks like. And that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to pull off Prince, and
Yeah.
man, we had Prince,
Yeah.
so
Well, how do you
you
feel
can't put
about
all Prince.
wearing boots like this though? It's something that seems
Never.
yeah.
No, unless you're Prince or John Batista or
Yeah,
somebody like
that's
that.
true. Performative though?
Yeah, yeah, man. But Usher as a performer has never been that though.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even see Michael Jackson in the booth like that
Nah,
because
that's too
that just
crazy.
wasn't Mike. Mike was
That's
like, Prince is doing that.
yeah, it's crazy.
You know, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with the loafer.
You going with the loafer. Yeah, with the
So
white socks.
yeah, yeah. So nah, man, this is a miss for Usher, man.
Yeah. Moving on to the next guy, Steve Harvey in the Dolce& and Gabbana Spring 24 suit for $3,400, and he has on a pair of YSL boots for $1,300. Wash, this is perfect for you. Is he fresher than your average?
Yeah, Harvey is fresh. Harvey is fresh, man. I mean, this is age appropriate.
Okay.
I like the fit of it. This is not your traditional Steve Harvey suit that we saw him, you know,
Yeah.
for the Steve Harvey show. It's not
Yeah.
that type of Steve Harvey suit.
What Pusha say? A Steve Harvey nigga suit
You're
raised
right. Yeah, Push was low for that.
you. Yeah.
Man. Push was low for that, man. But yeah, man. Harvey's fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know about the brooch.
I was about to ask what
Kind
is
of
that?
big.
Hey, man, it's massive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So lose that. He's perfect.
Yeah.
He's perfect. I want to ask you if you noticed with his shades
Yeah.
how the loop around is at the
At the
bottom.
bottom.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. They're probably Dolce& and Gabbana. It's
Yeah.
one of those matchy guys or YSL.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was unique.
Yeah.
I've never seen a shade like that before.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. Yeah, Harvey's fresh though, man. Yeah, I got to give it up to him.
So this is a navy suit, I assume, right? Or is that black?
Looks black.
Looks black. Okay, I was about to say, why a white tie there? Is it
Well, I think he's in his Regis filming vibe.
okay?
You know, want to be what was Regis' show? Who Wants to Be a
Who
Millionaire?
wants to be a millionaire?
You know,
Yeah.
that was his look. The
Oh,
whole,
okay.
the
One
tie
color,
matching the shirt.
matching shirt. Okay,
So
that's what he's doing.
I'm thinking Harvey's going to do the host of
Yeah,
Family Feud.
Family Feud or
So
something. Yeah,
he's paying homage to
yeah.
Regis.
So in most cases, but if you wear a black tie or something right there, it would look a little bit more too formal if you put on a black tie.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
would go air tie in this
Mhm.
case. I would go air tie.
Tell the people what air tie is. What?
Yeah, yeah. So that's basically when you don't have on a tie at all, but you
Yeah.
top button thugging though.
Okay. Top
It's
button.
tied all the way up to the top. So
Okay. Say less.
yeah, I would go that route with it.
Hell yeah. Nah, but I think he's fresher than your average for sure. Steve Harvey, as he's matured into an older adult, he's been older our entire life, but I'm talking about for
I know,
real
right?
older adult.
He
It
grew,
seems as
man.
if maybe Marjorie is getting him fresher. Like, or he has a new stylist because
Yeah.
I've seen Steve Harvey as we've matured and grew alongside Steve Harvey. He's gotten a lot fresher. I see him in suits and stuff. I'll be like, look at Steve.
Yeah.
Or he's on vacation. Look at Steve. So
Right.
yeah, nah. I think he's fresher than your average for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And next up we have ASAP Rocky, who's in the John Stan hat for $200, the Vanson leather bomber jacket for $1,100,
Mm.
the Puma F1 jeans for $450, and your traditional classic 6-inch paws
Mm-hmm.
Timberland boots for $200.
That's facts.
That's facts, man.
That's facts.
That's facts,
Yeah,
man.
good
So
ball. Good-
seeing ASAP Rocky in this image, J Hope, is he fresher than your average?
Yeah, here's the thing, man. Again, I say this on every issue, 10 issues in, and I am not a fan of the oversized
Ooh,
jeans.
man,
Man, it's a lot of jean, a lot of denim right there. You know,
whole lot.
I am not a fan of it. I've never been a fan of like Jinko jeans growing up. And
Mhm.
this reminds me of that, and especially Puma. Now, granted, he designed these jeans, so it's from his collab with Puma.
Okay.
Yeah, his girlfriend, fiance, whatever, is over the Puma brand.
That's right.
as
That's
well.
right.
So he
Yeah,
did a
that
collab
makes sense then. Okay.
with that, but I'm just not a fan. Seems like the pants are too big. People are wearing a lot of Vans and leathers. Also, Averix is back. Pelly Pelly is
Mhm.
back. So we're really in the middle of 1997 right now. This is crazy.
Mhm.
Everything is back from 97.
That's wild.
We talk about John Stan. He's got the hottest hats out right now. $200 for a hat. Kind of picking up where Don C left off with the $150 hats that he
Mhm.
did with Mitchell and Ness. So it's super 2024 fit right now.
Right.
Like if you look at everything, people don't wear a lot of Timberlands anymore, but he's wearing them. I don't
Mhm.
think this is fresher than your average. I think this is just an ASAP Rocky fit.
Right, man. I totally agree, man. This is ASAP Rocky fit. This
Yeah.
is something he would wear going to grab a cup of coffee, pretty
Yeah.
much. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think it's fresh. Pants are way too large, like you said.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, he's not fresher than your average year.
It just doesn't look comfortable, man.
Nah.
I just don't think you can run real fast if something pop off with your jeans that
Right.
big. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got no, you can hide a piece or two in
You
there.
can for sure, but if you got a gun in New York, he already on a case. You
Yeah.
got a gun in New York, it's tough. 2 years mandatory with a gun in New York. Ain't that right, cameraman? Yeah,
2 years, Mando.
2 years mando. If
Okay.
you can't even if it's like licensed,
Oh,
cannot have
work.
a gun in New York. No,
Oh, that's you know what? That's right.
Jersey you can. Yeah, Plaxico,
Let's go
Lil
Birds.
Wayne, Ja
Yeah.
Rule. So many people went to jail for having a gun in New
Hmm.
York. They don't play. 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, only person I know that actually beat that case was Corey Guns. He got caught with a
Corey
gun.
Guns
Corey
sure
Guns.
did. Man, he had the future, bro.
With his last name being Guns to beat a gun charge, you
He
blessed.
knew some people.
Man, it
But
couldn't
what they
be his
told him
dad.
though was that, hey man, you would never rap again.
Yeah,
That was a trade-off.
or your dad is a creep.
Right, right. Yeah, that part too.
Corey Guns' dad is Peter Guns.
Peter Guns. Oh
Biggest creep
man.
in the world.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the leader of the creep squad. Yeah. All right, our next segment is up. Before we get started with the cover story, is the Wear Your Kick segments. Wash, what shoes do you have on foot and what fit do you have on, my brother?
Yeah, man. So today I've got the Jordan 4 in the military blue. Um,
Fire.
Appreciate that. I went with Nike socks as well.
Yep.
Little pop of color with them. Gap camo pants.
Yep.
Jacket is Levi's, and I added a bunch of different.
Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
added a different bunch of accessories to the jacket. So
Yeah.
different pins, buttons, if you will. So Frank
Yeah.
White, a few other people I enjoy in movies and such. So
Yeah. Fire.
Basquiat pins as
Yeah.
well. So shout out to Pin Trio.
Shout out to Pin Trio. Yeah. I'm doing the ALD New Balance 991. I think these came out in 2020. I have the Stussy cargo pants on with the ALD crew neck with the Amy Leon Dore hat as well, 5 panel. A lot of ALD mixed
Clean,
in
man.
with some Stussy. So yeah,
A-
man.
AOD is probably tops, man. I mean, they're on a
Classic.
roll.
Dog. They rolling. They
They're on
got
a roll.
so many good crew necks,
Yeah.
hoodies, hats.
You name it, yeah.
Dude, the only thing they
They've
need.
opened up their whole line.
They have, man. It's a bunch of good stuff.
Mhm.
One of my favorite brands right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of summer stuff. Not a lot of polos. Just a lot of tees, but not
Yeah.
necessarily like polos or anything like that. So
Mhm.
that's the only thing that kind of sucks about that. But where they pick up, Kith picks up. So
There you go.
they're on fire, bro. And the cool thing is Ronnie Feig and Teddy Santis are both really they're close. So in terms,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you see two people like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Drake and
So they're kind of bouncing off each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's
That
kind
makes
of cool.
sense. But yeah, that's fresh though, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Man. Cover story time. This is the issue about good fits. Last issue, we handed out not so many flowers. We handed out a lot of hate. And we got a lot
Yeah.
of pushback saying that it was a little bit harsh on some of the guys from 2 Chainz to Wayne. Say we didn't give a bunch of people from other coasts a lot of heat. No West Coast people. They deserve it. Some
That's a good
bad
point.
people.
Yeah, it
In
is.
return, let me tell you something. Those 7 guys that were inducted into the Hall of Shame deserved everything that they got. They were terribly dressed people.
Right.
But on this issue, we scoured the internet to find the best dressed rappers of all time. We are unveiling the FTYA First Ballot Hall of Fame inductees.
Mhm.
This is something we're giving flowers today. A lot of people on this list have been visionaries. They started a lot of trends, very influential to a lot of things. And we couldn't kick things off with a better person other than Kanye West from Chicago. Wash, talk to me about a First Ballot Hall of Famer like Kanye West in regards to fashion.
Yeah. First, you want to give them a time frame?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did a time for
Just so people understand.
yeah, just to kind of we couldn't go back to 1985,
Right.
because a lot of that stuff people were wearing zoot suits, Lee jeans, and just we
Sorry, Sugar Hill Gang
Yeah.
and Run DMC.
come on,
LL
man.
Cool J.
Yeah. And shout out to Kane. Kane used to get
Big
super
Daddy Kane. Yeah.
Heavy D is the first fresh, big homie. So
Yeah.
he's First Ballot Hall of Fame. Team head. What do you call those? When you're heavy.
Team Husky.
Husky Nation. Yeah.
Husky Nation.
His first ballot Husky Nation. But what we'll do is starting in 1996 to current. So
Mhm.
first ballot Hall of Famers, and that person is Kanye West. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. When Kanye, and that timeline was so important because
Yeah.
when Kanye West was Kanye West,
Mm-hmm.
he was the best when it came to putting style together. This is before he had his own brand,
Yep.
before he was collabing with Nike to create his own shoe, Adidas, so on and so forth. When Kanye West was in his bag, hungry as an artist, producer, however you want to name it, he really tapped into all the pillars of the hip hop culture, and fashion being the main one for him. I mean, he really just took the world by storm. He made it acceptable to wear a polo
Mm-hmm.
and also accessorize it with a chain,
Mm-hmm.
or he made us step our game up from a denim perspective too.
Yeah.
Because prior to Kanye West, everybody's denim was oversized.
Yep.
We all came up in that Dr. Dre era, so
Sure.
everything was oversized, and you were in big ass jeans, the Dickies.
Yep.
Kanye West had to slim him up to where we was wearing jeans that fit. Although he did sag them a little bit,
Yeah.
but it wasn't too disrespectful to
Yeah.
where your parents would be like,
Yep.
"You cover your ass." You know
Nah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
So, man, Kanye West was one of my favorites
Yeah.
all time, hands down. It hurts me because it's unfortunate where he is now. I just pray, he'll come back to the right side of things, man. He's he's getting wild. He's
Yeah.
getting even wilder by the day now.
Hey, if you look at, man, like let's just be honest. If you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, you've done something to influence a lot of people over the
Definitely,
years.
man.
Now,
Yeah.
Kanye West started 99, 2000, but it was a run that nobody influenced fashion more than Kanye West. It was
Nobody.
not even close. I saw people wearing double polos. Weezy
Yeah.
had double polos on.
Shout out to Weezy.
Yeah, and on top of that,
Yeah, you did.
slatted sunglasses. You remember the slatted sunglasses?
Yeah, the shutter shades.
Yeah, dog.
Shutter shade. Quick story. I mean, I may send this for you to post on the page, man.
Oh.
I did a fashion show
Oh, I know.
in some shutter shades.
Oh, I got the picture.
You got the picture? You did. My dog did his research on me. Here it is. Wait, you were waiting. You wait to hit your dog, right? Hey, now's your time. Hey, man, Kanye West, man. So you know what? So with that being, with knowing, having that knowledge and information, you know what? You know I wasn't gonna come here hating on Kanye, right? Because you was gonna be like, well, hold up.
I've been waiting for the day that you say anything. I was gonna get yours. Oh, I got it. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
Every last one of my friends, I have an incriminating picture of you. Trust and believe that. And I will drop it like a damn nuke bomb
right.
for the right time. But yes, I have that picture of you.
Well, yeah, hey, feel free to drop it. I was influenced, man. I cannot deny.
That's
deny
right.
it, man.
But that's the point. If you notice when you said shades, I said I was going because I was waiting on you to say I ain't wear those.
Nah, man. It's too much evidence of those, man. When there's evidence out there, man, I'm not gonna deny and lie. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Oh,
I'm on it.
bro,
I'm on it. I'm on it.
But he has created trends that last 3 decades, from Balmain jeans, to Balenciaga.
Mhm.
Oh man, I'm crying. All the way
Louis
oh,
Vuitton?
yeah, man, he had people even doing the mullet frohawk. Do you remember that cut?
Yeah,
It was the
808s and heartbreaks.
Yeah, 808s and heartbreaks. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Full denim outfits. That's Kanye West, man. Like, there's even the deep V. Shout out to William Wilson Holmes, dude. The deep V was started with Kanye West, man.
William Wilson still in the DV.
Man, his V. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. I have a great story about William Wilson. Listen, I'm gonna tell it too. So somebody told me. I'm telling you, I have incriminating stories too. So this is a great fucking story. I was waiting to even catch Will to tell him about this, but he'll see this and laugh. Somebody told me that William Wilson walked into a store. We'll say Urban Outfitter, right?
Mhm.
He walked in and said, "Hey, you guys got any deep V's?" And he was like, "Yeah, okay." So they show him a list of deep V's. They're everywhere. And they pull out all the deep V's. He was like, "Okay, do you have any deeper V's?" Bro, it's a great story. They bring out more V-necks, and he was like, "Deeper. Is there anything deeper?"
He was like, "Y'all not hearing me right now."
I need my sternum.
Shout out to William, man.
William Wilson
I
Holmes.
love that story.
Oh, that's
man.
great, man.
And Urban Outfitter for having the variety, man.
Variety of deep V's.
I know they
is
took
crazy.
care of. Yeah.
Asking for a deeper V when the deep V, man, come on, bro. Basically, man, come on.
Hey, man.
Kanye West, man. The most influential person on this list. I agree.
No doubt.
Shout out to Kanye West, man. First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Next person up, we have Lil Kim, the Queen Bee.
Mhm.
Wash. Spoiler alert: this is the only woman on the list,
Yeah.
but I don't think she gets enough credit for what she did for fashion as a whole.
Mhm.
Talk about Lil Kim.
Yeah, Lil Kim, classic. I think she set the trends for what we see
Yep.
in female rap today, female hip hop today. I mean, with the wigs and the semi-revealing outfits to
Yep.
what you see women doing today, that was all Lil Kim.
Yeah.
Let's give it up to her. So,
Got to.
the most memorable photo we all remember is her from the MTV Music Awards when
Yep.
she had the pasty
Yeah.
covering one breast.
Yeah.
Even was it Cher?
It was,
No, no, it was
was
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
Diana
Diana Ross.
Ross.
It was
Diana
Diana
Ross.
Ross. Yep.
Diana Ross even loved it so much
Yeah.
she
She had to tap
roped
it.
her on
Yeah.
on
That was
stage.
nasty. It was
Imagine
crazy.
if that was a guy
Yeah.
who did
You
that.
see what I'm saying? Shit. Me too.
He'd be in jail,
We can
man.
talk about
But yeah,
that.
that's how much influence Lil Kim
Yeah.
has is she just set the trend for a lot of female artists,
Yeah.
rap and R&B. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man, she's definitely first ballot.
First ballot, man. Sense of style. She's a trailblazer, man.
Mhm.
She's just a pop culture icon, and one of those people. When women like Queen Latifah, Left Eye, Da Brat, they favored oversized clothing
It
in
is.
the hip hop audience. She came in ultra feminine, bold, risque, super revealing, and just popularized a brand of clothing that women could wear and still feel sexy and be a real woman. And not to say that Lil Kim wasn't, or Queen Latifah wasn't a real woman or anything, but it was just a different way that she went about doing it, from Donna Karan to Versace.
Mhm.
Her and her stylist, Puff Daddy's baby's mom, Misa Hill.
Anissa, that's right.
Yep,
Yep.
that was her stylist.
Yep.
Probably still is her stylist to this day. They revolutionized women fashion, and Misa definitely deserves her
Mhm.
flowers too for doing what she did for Kim. I think it's difficult to imagine how women would look in hip hop if Lil Kim hadn't paved the way to take
Mhm.
risks the way that she did, man. Super. She's the blueprint. Lil Kim is the
Yeah,
blueprint, man.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
shout out to her. I think we did Kim favors right there. That was solid.
But yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
yeah.
Moving on to the next person, first ballot Hall of Famer, Fabulous.
Fabo.
Fab, man.
Yeah.
An impeccable run. Talk to me about Fab.
Man, Fabulous he's your New Yorker's New Yorker, man.
Yep.
What I mean by that is when you think of New York from a style perspective in a good way, Fab is that guy
Mm.
because I mean he was always on point when it came to the fitteds,
Yeah.
to customizing his sneakers,
Hmm.
to just really putting fits together well. It was almost like he was a model for what New York hip hop should look like in
Just hip
his
hop,
area.
period. I
I mean,
think
his
so.
run was
Yeah.
amazing.
From 2000 to
Yeah.
2020, there wasn't a
Mhm.
person that was fresher than Fab. He was
Right.
number one. It's not even close.
Even from a jurist perspective, he never
Yeah.
overdid it, but he
100%.
rocked the Jews though, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
that was New York, that was hip hop,
for sure.
Brooklyn. So he still did it, but he never overdid it in my
Yeah.
opinion.
He was one of the first people to wear yellow gold and white
Mhm.
gold, platinum, at
Nice,
the
yep.
same time too. So he gets credit for that. I just
Yeah.
from throwback jerseys,
Ah, yeah.
man, the
His throwbacks was man,
go-to guy for
was
fashion.
crazy.
He reinvented bringing back throwbacks right around 2019. He was
Mhm.
wearing all of the Rock and Jock jerseys,
Mhm.
just super like sought after jerseys nobody could find. Fab found all of them.
Mm.
He had a hell of a run, man, from
Yeah.
streetwear to high end, being formal. I think he was a person you could look to as a person that, for me, for example, slender.
Mhm.
He knew exactly what to wear, and
Right.
he was a blueprint for I would say a vast majority of guys right around my age. So
Yeah.
transition into a younger rapper to an OG and transition well. Now past 2020, I don't know what the fuck Fab's doing.
Right, yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, since the
Since the
pandemic,
pandemic.
it's been rough for my dog.
Yeah, he lost some
Yeah.
people in his
But at
life
his
for
prime,
sure. In his prime,
in
yeah.
his prime,
Yeah.
nobody in fashion is better than Fab, man. So first ballot Hall of Famer for sure. Not even close.
Yep.
Yep. Next person up, first ballot Hall of Famer, ASAP Rocky. Watch. Talk to me about Rocky.
Yeah, so ASAP is another guy from Brooklyn, from the New York, one of the boroughs, Harlem, right?
Harlem. Mhm.
Yeah, Harlem. Uh, ASAP for me, he was that artist that was always up on brands
Mhm.
you hadn't heard of,
It's true.
right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
How you gonna
he
find a brand?
right, he'd be at all the fashion
Mhm.
weeks, putting the stuff on, really.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it came to stuff like I mean, he was rocking Louis Vuitton,
Oh yeah.
Gucci,
Yeah.
Goyard.
Go Yard,
Before we even knew what Goyard was, he was in it,
1000%. He was
right?
in it.
So that's what ASAP was to me.
Yeah.
He was a trendsetter that was really into the luxury brands.
Oh, yeah.
Luxury brands. I
High
mean, he
end.
was
Yeah.
high end.
Yeah.
High end. Like that was ASAP all and still is
It
ASAP all
still
the way.
is 100%.
So his contribution to the hip hop culture from a fashion sense is, I mean, especially for his generation,
Oh,
he
his
put a lot of people on.
Oh, yeah. He found Ben Trill, put them on, Hood
Mhm.
by Air,
Yeah.
man, all of the streetwear brands, and then he'll mix in, like Wash mentioned, with super high end Givenchy, Goyard, Raf Simmons.
Mhm.
He was the first person of color to ever have a deal with Dior. Like,
Nice.
that's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that's never happened, you
Mm.
know? So if you look at a guy that kind of picked up the influence and did his own thing past Ye, it would be ASAP
ASAP,
Rocky,
yeah.
man. Just a point person for everything in fashion. I'm Jeremy Scott, the Adidas. People
Mhm.
were actually wearing those. I personally didn't own a pair of those, but I saw a lot of people in those.
Now
He
he
was
wasn't in the skies
Oh, yeah.
with
He
the
had the
shackles, was he?
Scots. No, 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 not the shackles. He had the ones with the, like, stars and,
Okay.
like, the
You
bears.
remember those up?
Yeah,
The
those were
shackles
crazy.
with the
Jeremy Scott. That's when he jumped the shark right there. That
that's
guy
when he
that
jumped the
packed
shack
his yeah, packed his
That was
ass
an
up right
Adidas,
there.
right?
It was an Adidas. Yeah,
With the
with the
ankle shackles,
shackles.
guys.
Yeah,
Looked it up,
yeah,
guys.
please. Yeah.
It's
But
disgusting.
the babushka, people that wear the
But
babushkas
we
on their
okay,
head,
yeah.
that's Rocky.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the man purse, the Merce, not the strap joint. I'm talking about the Merce. This
Yeah.
man walking around with Birkin bags and
Right.
Goyard bags. No dude was doing that,
Nah.
dog. It was Rocky, man. So I know a lot of people try to blame Thug or somebody like that. No, it's ASAP Rocky that
Oh,
brought that
yeah.
to hip hop, and even the front braids. ASAP
Mhm.
Rocky had those in 2009,
Right.
dog. That's what everybody in the NBA or the
Mhm.
NFL has right now. Is either dreads or the front braids like Travis Scott has. That's
Mhm.
ASAP
It's
Rocky, man.
ASAP.
That's ASAP, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. I remember watching a video, it was a purple Sprite video, something that he had, and he had a white girl in the video rapping his lyrics with a gold grill on. And it was something that was like, it was the coolest video. And we
Mhm.
were like, damn, like, hey, how you get a white girl to put a grill
Right.
in and do this video? And
Yeah.
that girl was on Tumblr. Tumblr was a big thing at the
Tumblr,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Is
And
Tumblr out of there?
yeah, Tumblr's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
She blew up because she was in an ASAP Rocky video
Mhm.
with a gold grill in. That was enough.
Yeah.
It blew her up, man. And man, just gotta give credit to ASAP. I never really paid attention to like some of the stuff that you wear
Right.
because again, it was a lot of performative, like,
Right.
fashion pieces, something you can't really wear to
Mhm.
a basketball game,
Right. Yeah.
but Rocky did it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
He leaned so much into it, he started making music. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
nah, for sure. His music suffered. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Next up, we have a true legend, Pharrell Williams. Wash, talk to me about Skateboard P.
Yeah, Skateboard P, like you just it's in his name. He made
Yeah.
skateboarding a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, when we saw Pharrell, babyface Pharrell, nobody really knew how old he was. He
Yeah.
just looked young.
Just look young.
So he can get all this stuff off, man.
Yeah.
Crew Necks, Billionaire Boys Club,
Yeah.
he made
Legend.
Vapor Thing.
Yeah.
Always did stuff right from a Virginia perspective as
Yep.
well, which I thought was really dope
Yep.
because he took people to actually where he was from and how they did things.
Facts.
So I mean, super clean, man.
Yeah.
Even when he wore gaudy jewelry, it
Yeah.
was done in a way that I thought was trend setting,
Yeah. I
so to
agree.
speak. It didn't look obnoxious.
Yeah.
To me, it didn't anyway,
Yeah.
and it just went well with the entire aesthetic.
Yeah, man.
So and he's done a ton of collaborations with people too to this
Tons.
day.
Yeah. He is a legend, man. Billionaire Boys Club. And man, I remember getting that first shirt. It was $150. It was insane to even think about spending $150 on a
Right.
tee. Bape was $100.
Hmm.
Man, but it
And
was
what's his new one now?
humankind.
Human made, is
Human
it?
made. Human made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And even like with some of that, like that stuff, like if you had on a BBC shirt in 2005, people were looking at you like, where the hell would you buy that shirt? It
Right.
got so bad with BBC that parents started a petition for Pharrell to start selling um manageable, like, prices for his
Oh, word, yeah.
kids. So in turn, that's why you saw BBC in city gear and in random
Oh,
places
okay, yeah.
because there was so much backlash about their kids wanting BBC.
Hmm.
And man, it was a staple piece. You had a
Yeah,
BBC black tee, red tee. Man, it was yeah, nah, for
yeah.
sure, it was some legendary stuff. But trucker hats, he brought those back. Now that you see
Mhm.
those, they're heavy in style. And also, I think Pharrell has a lot to do with streetwear as we know it because BBC is no longer as big as it once was, but Bape is still around.
Bape's
You
still
know,
around, yeah.
still around.
They still pushing sneakers.
Yeah, he was the first person to do something with LV. He had the millionaire sunglasses. I don't know if you remember those big joints. I'm not a big fan of
It
sunglasses.
sure was his, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was when he
Yeah,
dropped his solo project,
yeah,
he was pushing those pretty
pushing
tough.
those. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just I remember Bape sneakers taking over the world in 2004, and then of course Soldier Boy came through. And, I got me some bathing apes. Like that was
Yeah.
a big deal, man. And that I was all started by Skateboard P, man. Dude, he had dudes wearing Chanel. Like let's just be
Yeah.
real. Men didn't wear Chanel until Pharrell came through with his collab. That's
Right.
something that just never happened.
No.
And he also had people wearing those ugly ass NMDs. You know those joints
Yeah.
that was flat.
Flat and
Human race,
no lace.
no lace,
Right, yeah.
nasty
It's like a
shoes.
sock vibe to it, yeah.
Nasty
Yeah.
shoes. I know people,
Yeah.
shout out to people that have a bunch of those shoes and they do not wear those in
They ain't wearing those
2024, man.
Nah.
Truly a staple in the fashion industry, fashion community. A Skateboard P, definitely a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Next up, we have Nas, Escobar, Nasir Jones,
Yeah.
legend, man. Talk
Yeah.
about Nas, Wash.
Nas from Queensbridge, man. Again,
Yeah.
just another New Yorker that's really taking you to his area and where he's from, and showing you how they do things and what he
Yep.
grew up on and what raised him. So for him, Nas was very influential with the sweater game, with the even with the silks
Yeah.
and leathers and whatnot. You know what I mean? He made that a
Shirt.
thing.
Yeah.
With the shades, like you mentioned. You know what I mean? And even from I'm bald, but back
Yeah.
then, you
Out of cut.
with the haircut.
Out of cut, the crescent moon
Yeah, the
joint.
crescent moon joint, the part, man. Hey, Nas was
The Nas
that
fade
guy.
with the waves.
Yeah, yeah.
Changed the game with that.
Change the game.
Now,
Change the game for sure.
I don't realize how much hair and like from afros to braids, like AI, bro, that changed the world.
Yeah.
Latrell Sprewell don't get credit, but he had braids too, right when AI was wearing them. But AI gets all the credit.
Yeah.
But bro, braids, hair, that has a lot to do with shit. Nas with that Nas fade, the Boosie fade, like there's things that revolutionize not necessarily fashion but culture, and Nas was a part of that, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it did leather. He had leather in the "You Can Hate Me Now" video, full leather, red joint with the dual forces, dog. It's in the picture that we got right here.
Did he ever do any collabs? That I'm missing?
Nah, man. And that was my only drawback with Nas. He never did anything to kind of take risk. Like you could always tell he just stayed in his lane and just did Nas. Like it was never too far out the box. He never played and painted outside of the lines, which was just like what you were saying. That's how he was raised, right? That's just New York fashion. And he was doing it, but he brought it worldwide. Something that I think kind of took away from the nostalgia that, or just the whole thing that brought Nas to the forefront. But he's a style icon, really underrated in the greater scheme of things, of fashion. But this dude, man, it was platinum for the culture, man. Nas not getting enough credit. Super fresh. And
we're giving him his flowers.
Oh, yeah, you got to. You
No
got
doubt.
to. Yeah. Coming up next, we have Wale Forlorn, DMV's own, man. Talking about Wale, Wash.
Yeah. Wale, to me, he's transitioned really well to where, I'm of a certain age, but when I see Wale and stuff, I feel like I can wear that because Wale it's all everything fits, is well done. His color patterns are put together really well.
Yep.
So Wale is more of a mature, I
Yep.
would say, streetwear dresser.
Yeah.
Rarely overdoes it with the jewelry. He's always wearing the shades at appropriate times. And he set trends from, like the Nike boots
Oh, yeah.
type movement or whatever.
Yeah.
That was Wale.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So he's a trendsetter in that way too.
Yeah.
He set trends when it came to sneakers.
Yeah. The thing about Wale, he's a streetwear icon. Like he's one of those guys that brought the DMV to the world. Nike boots, foam posits.
That was another one, yeah.
Dude, that is Wale Forlorn. It ain't even a doubt. He was the first person I seen in Rude. So many times I've seen Off-White. Wale had it on. ASAP had it on as well. He probably wore it first. I've never seen a person make his own city's fashion worldwide. Because people from the DMV, they wear hoop shoes with jeans.
Right.
Nobody
Like
was
for
doing
real
that.
hoop shoes.
Real hoop shoes. We were wearing KDs with jeans. We were wearing LeBrons with jeans because of Wale Forlorn, dude. Like, let's just be real. Like, he transitioned that into normal wear. We were wearing the KD Weathermans, KD, LeBron, Summer Nights, Miami Nights,
I mean, nice, yep.
the LeBron 9, dude. Now, if you go back and look at that shoe, I was like, why in the fuck was I wearing these shoes with jeans? But
Chunky.
they're huge, bro.
Yeah.
They're huge. Even the KD lows, those are straight. Like you can really wear those. But we wearing them with jeans.
Yeah.
He's doing that because he was Wale, and that's what people from the DMV do. I really think that Wale's persona and negative outlook with a lot of people, it hurt him because if he came out and was popping like how he is now, he would have a New Balance line kind of similar to what Joe Fresh Goods.
Yeah.
Because New Balance
That's what I was going to ask you is what
huge.
line would you put him with?
New Balance is so huge in the DMV. Like, dude, he would have a New Balance line out of this world. And I
That'd
think
be dope.
rival Joe Fresh Goods. I think he just, in a situation where came in a little too late. Coming out in 2010,
Right.
I think it kind of hurt him trying to get some of those big collabs. He never got a Nike. He did an Asics, which I own, which is a great sneaker, Intercontinental belt, big gold shoe.
Yeah.
But he did
It's
good.
Wale.
It's Wale, man. But yeah, man, I think he would be on his fifth like collab shoe, just like how Joe Fresh Goods is. I hate that, but Wale, he deserves that first Ballot Hall of Fame shot.
No doubt.
For sure. Yeah.
No doubt.
And last but not least, we have the notorious B.I.G.
Cameraman doesn't agree, but we had to get into it though.
The freshest big guy in hip hop history.
Husky Nation.
Talk to me about Big, Wash.
Man, B.I.G., right? He made the cane go fresh.
Come on.
We all know about the Coogee sweaters.
Come on, man.
So and he's husky, right? So stuff has to be done strategically.
Man.
You know what I mean? We even think about the silks.
Come on.
When you look at artists today like Rick Ross, who else is of the
Fat Joe?
Fat Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Big set the standard for those guys.
Come on, man.
Even with the Versace shades.
Come on,
We was
man.
rocking Versace shades with the gold bits on the side up. Come on, man. He's fat, black, and ugly. Let him tell it.
Man, come on, man.
You know, so B.I.G. definitely influential. The best to ever do it at his size.
Come on.
Again, from the borough, New York.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get into the raps because we know that was tight.
Man, come on.
But yeah, Biggie definitely set trends. He even was into rocking fedoras and different hats. So yeah, shout out to B.I.G., man. R.I.P.
Yeah, Brooklyn's own Red Lumberjack. Come on, man. Like
Yeah.
big dude, every fashion statement that he did in a full Versace shoot at 6'2", 395 pounds. Bro, like Carl Kanai, he had a cane. He's walking around with a cane and made that cool after he got shot.
Right.
And then on top of that, the double Jesus piece in gold,
Yeah.
that's big. Like, I don't know how people can look
big,
at a
Weezy.
first ballot Hall of Fame and not say that urban America wasn't changed because of the notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets had an alternate jersey, and it was a Coogee
Mhm.
inspired themed jersey in Brooklyn
On the jersey,
in
yeah.
2023, bro.
The NBA.
Bro, because of Big. That's first ballot Hall of Fame shit, bro.
Yeah.
King of New York, man.
Yeah.
He made strides, and I understand his run was short like Leprechauns, but
Yeah.
this is the thing, bro. Like, what Big did in that short period of time to see how his transition to every Husky Nation guy in the world, man, he is. If you look at this list from the notorious B.I.G. to Wale to Nas to Pharrell Williams to A$AP Rocky, Fab, Lil Kim, and Kanye West, these are 7, 8 of the most influential people that we've seen of our generation.
Yeah.
And they did so much for fashion and hip hop and the culture. Everybody did something, and we aren't looking at the people that we see. Drake, we see Kendrick Lamar, we see Jay-Z even had a lot to do with a lot of these people on this list, man. Even Puff Daddy, man.
Yeah, Sean John, yeah. Despite it, I mean, he's
Yeah.
Puffy ain't been charged with nothing, so I mean, we can throw him a little bit,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Puff had a lot.
Puff had a lot for sure.
Puff could have been on that list.
Yeah, Puff, and I'll speak about it real quick because I know we running on time. Puff could have been on the list, true, but Puff, he's an opportunist, right? So he capitalized on the sweatsuit vibe, which is cool, right? It was great. Everybody had a Sean sweatsuit of some form of fashion, but that was pretty much it. Nobody was rocking the shiny suits.
Man, come on.
We were dissing that.
Yeah.
We were dissing the shiny suit.
Yeah.
So outside of his clothing line and what he did with that, it was really sweatsuit inspired, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's enough for me to be
Nah.
like first ballot because everybody could throw on a Sean John sweatsuit.
Come on, man.
I'm speaking about style
Yeah, if
and
that's the
what you're
case,
doing with it.
if we just looking at that, then what's up with Russ? Russ would have been on
Exactly.
there.
Fat Farm,
Yeah,
Rockaware.
we
It's a
like, yeah, no. So
vocal.
yeah,
I'm just
come on.
joking.
Yeah. But nah, first ballot Hall of Fame, I think we knocked it out of the park with these
Yeah, no doubt.
people. And I think, this is one of those things with it's all subjective, but I don't
Yeah,
think we could
for sure.
find a better list of people to be first ballot Hall of Famers for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Let's close things out, Watch. Talk to the people.
Yeah, man. So for this week, the drink like you got some sense drink is the Hibiscus Pomegranate Margarita, right? So we're going to use 1.5 ounces of Blanco tequila, preferably G4. That's what I go with, non-additive, none of the extra stuff in the tequila. So if you go with a tequila, find a non-additive. So also you're going to add 0.75 ounce of hibiscus tea syrup,
Mm-hmm.
0.75 ounce of lime juice, half ounce of pomegranate juice, and a half ounce of Contru.
We go.
So a little more involved making that drink, but you will love it. Give it a try. All of those ingredients can be found at your local grocery store, so it's not too difficult to find and put together. So yeah, that's your drink of the week.
Man, Watch gonna have you drunk now. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake
Do you agree, Weezy?
it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, we are out. Let us know how we did on this list. Until next time, man. Wear your kicks, man.
And cop responsibly.
We are out.